Hey guys, it's Mike Schnupp. I'm here today to talk to you about my recent win in the FLW BFL on Lake Hartwell. It's part of the Savannah River Division. It was stop number 4 of 5. I drew my boater, and he was talking about doing, some bed fishing, and that was where we're going to spend the majority of the day. So we take off, and right as we're getting ready to launch, it started raining a little bit, and then as we kept riding, it got a little bit heavier. We put up to our first spot, and it was actually a point instead of a cove, and there was nobody on the point, and it's a well-known point on the lake, so we were both kind of shocked that there was nobody there. So we decided to stop. My boater was throwing a lipless crankbait and had a good one come on and then come right off, and I was throwing the Gambler Lures Super Stud and White Lightning, and I caught 4 keepers right off the bat within 10 casts. It was definitely a magical point. The bite kind of slowed down, so we left and went to another cove where my boater was trying to look for some bedding fish. I couldn't really see anything because of the rain. It was picking up pretty good. So we decided to make another run, and we hit one more point, and I caught my 5th keeper. This is all before around 8 o'clock. We then pulled into a few coves trying to find some bedding fish. Really couldn't find anything. Stopped into another cove, and my boater had went pretty deep into the cove, so I turned around the back of the boat, and I was throwing a Big Lures hula grub, and I found this grass sand like point with a dock next to it, and I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to chuck back there and work that little area. And I worked it, and I felt like a brim bite, a couple small taps, and I thought I'd missed the fish. And so I decided to shake the grub again, and as soon as I did it, I felt the tap again. I set the hook, and it ended up being almost a 5-pounder, and I ended up calling out a 13-inch fish. So that there was obviously special. We then went to another point. I caught one more keeper spotted bass, and I really couldn't do nothing with it. It wouldn't have helped. So we left. As we were going into another cove, I saw a dark spot, which looked to be a bed, and I threw the grub in there and caught a 4-pounder. At this time, it's about 9:30 in the morning, and I had, I guess you want to say the winning bag. I had it 14 pounds, 15 ounces, and this was all before 10 o'clock. The day went on, we're fishing pretty hard, and I didn't get another bite the rest of the day. So to say the least, that's why I said it was a very special day. We came in to the weigh-in. We were boat number 97, and my buddy was leading with 14 pounds 6 ounces, and second place was 13-1. So I figured he had it wrapped up, and I pretty much had a solid top 5 finish. And as I came across the scales, the tournament director was like, "Hey man, that's a pretty nice bag," but the way I the way I took it was that he thought I had a good top 5 finish. And then he, said, "Hey, new leader." And like I said, I had 14 pounds, 15 ounces, and it stuck through, and I was able to win. Like I said, it was just one of those days. They say, when you win an event, everything just has to go right. Well, everything went right. I had 7 bites, 7 keeper fish, and I just wanted to share that experience with you. And don't forget to check out Gambler and their Super Stud and White Lightning, and Big Lures Hula Grub and Green Pumpkin. Thanks.